Okay, so today we start with the second program. What the second program says to us is write a Java program to implement inner class and demonstrates its access protection. So we have to, that's what your syllabus says about the second program. The second program, write a Java program to implement inner class and demonstrates its access protection. So what do we understand by inner class? Can anybody say what do you mean by inner class? Yes, anyone? What is inner class? Can
In a
anybody say
nested
what is
class,
inner?
the class which is declared inside a class is called inner class.
Okay, we'll just first cover what is inner class, and in this we are using a super keyword. We'll see what is inner class, uh, about that inner class topic, then super class, then we go back to the program. So then in this we'll be covering what is Java inner class. The Java inner class is a nested class, is a class which is declared inside a class or interface. So inner class can be within a class or it can be within a interface. So we use it, inner class to logically group classes and interfaces in one place so that it can be more readable and maintainable. Additionally, it can access all the members of outer class, including private data member and methods. That's what you can see. Class, Java outer class, and we can write code here. Then Java inner class and code. So you can see this outer code is opened and it is closed here, and the inner class it is opened here closed. Means outer class is 1 to 6 and inner class is between the line number 3 to 5. So this is a syntax used for inner class. Then what is the advantage of Java inner class? There are basically three advantages of using inner class in Java. First, they are, first one, the nested class represents a special type of relation that it can access all the members, that is data members and methods of outer class, including private. So now you should be able to say why the Java inner class is required. First advantage is whatever, either it is a data member or a method which you have declared outside the class can also be used in the inside the class. That is one point. Next one, nested class are used to group more readable and maintainable code because it is logically grouping class and interface in one place, and we are grouping everything in one place. Then code optimization, it requires less code to write. So what is internal code generated by the compiler for the inner class? So we'll see them. The difference between nested class and the inner class in Java. So the types of nested class. So non-static, there are two types of nested classes. One is non-static class and a static nested class. The non-static class are also known as a inner class. So the non-static nested class, that is inner class, the member inner class, anonymous inner class, and local inner class. So we'll see what is this. Then a static nested class. So member inner class, a class created within a class and outside a method. Anonymous inner class, a class created for implementing interface or extending class. Its names is decided by a Java compiler. Then local inner class are created within a method. Then what is static nested class? A static class created within a class. And nested interface, an interface created within an interface is called as a thing. So now I think you should be clear what is nested inner class. Inner class, it is similar like what we have seen in the morning class. Nested if, nested loops. Same way, nested class within one more class. And again, there are different ways of having a class. So next we come to a super. Why I'm explaining you this? These two things we are using in our program. So then what is the work of super keyword? Super keyword in Java is a reference variable. What do you mean by reference variable? Can anyone say, did you hear this reference variable somewhere in your C++ programming? Okay, let me turn back in something else. What is value by and what is reference by?
Reference is a
Pass the
constant
value,
variable
passing
program.
parameter methods techniques. Pass the value, pass and reference methods.
Yes, class by value and class by reference, which we have seen in the C programming. Yes, the same way here in super, we have a Java in super keyword. Why do we use super keyword in Java? Is it is a reference variable. It is a reference variable. Reference variable, which is used to refer immediate parent class object. So what is this reference? Okay, for which we are using the reference immediate parent. So immediate parent, we may have in multi-level, there may be so many. So immediate parent class is referred by a superclass. Whenever you create the instance of a subclass, an instance of parent class is created implicitly, which is referred by superclass or reference variable. So the usage of Java super keyword. Super can be used to refer immediate parent class instance variable. One purpose we can use a super keyword. And one more, super can be used to invoke immediate parent class method. This is for instance variable. This is for a class method, as well as to invoke immediate parent class constructor. So these are the things where super keywords can be used. First one, immediate parent class instance variable, immediate parent class method, and immediate parent class constructor. So just what is super usage of super keyword? Super can be used to refer a immediate parent class, instance class, immediate parent class method, and immediate parent class constructor. That's what we have seen. So now let us take one small example and see. The super is used to refer immediate parent class instance variable. So we can use a super keyword to access data members or a field of parent class. It is used if the parent class and child class have the same field. Okay. Now in this class animal and variable color white. What type of data type? It is the string. So this is one class, that is an animal. And what we are doing, we are creating one more class called as a dog. Why do we use extents? Anybody knows why do we use extents? When should we use extents?
Extending another base class with extends keyword.
Yes, true. So when should we use extents? This program is your inheritance program. So what we are doing is we are inheriting the base class properties to a derived class. Then we use a keywords called as a extents. The same way here, animal is a base class and dog is a derived class. Now I want to take properties of animal class to the dog. So then we use a keyword called as a extents. So and here you can see in a animal class color we have it is white, and here we have in a dog we have a color as black. Then what we are taking? We are taking one more method called as a print color. Then print the color. Print the color. System.out.println, it will print the color. Then system.out.println super.color. So what is the difference between these two? So the color, if we just print color, it will print black. Here if you say super.color, which one it will print? Can anyone?
White.
Yes, correct. So
White.
what it is? Yes, it's true. So what we have done, super.color. That's what the keyword super is doing. So this now, whatever super means, the parent, the immediate parent for this dog class is animal. So in that, what is the color? White. So white will be displayed here. So then just complete. Let us take one more class test just for this one. So these are the two classes. This is base class. This is derived class. And now is this sufficient or we want something else? Is this sufficient? These two classes is sufficient, or should we require something else?
Main, ma'am.
Yes. So without main, no programs will work. That's the reason we require a main. So that's the reason we have taken class test super. We have just given some name, then public static void main string. So then we are calling, creating an object for which class? Object for which class we have created?
Dog.
Okay. Okay. Dog is which class? Base class
Subclass.
and derived. Yes.
Derived class.
Yes.
Derived class.
Yes. So dog is a derived class. We are creating an object for a derived class, and the name we have given it as a D. And whenever you are creating an object in Java, we have to use a new. And what is a class name? Class is a dog. Then call that and print the color. That's the reason. First, print color will give black. Next, because we have given super dot color, white will be displayed. So that's the work of base class to the this is base class, this is dog is derived class, and using the keyword super. You can see here super dot color we have used, and here we have just used color. So for this color, black will be displayed. For this super dot color, white will be displayed. So that's what the output here, black and white. Okay, so that was for what? That was for variables. So now we move on to super can be used to invoke parent class method. Okay, now let us take super keyword can also be used to invoke parent class method. It should be used if subclass contains same method as a parent class. In other words, if it is used for a method overridden. So we have two more concepts here, which you would have studied in C++, overloading and overriding. So overloading, what is overloading? Can anyone say what's the difference between overloading and overriding?
When two functions have same name, but parameters are different. One will be having 0 or...
Okay. Okay. What is that? That is loading or overriding?
overloading.
Overloading.
What is overriding?
You can differentiate the functions, like many functions will be having same name and same number of arguments, but based on value you are passing, it selects at the runtime.
Very good. So that's the difference between, your classmate has rightly told. So what's the difference between overloading and overriding? So here we are using a overriding. So now just take the same class A, and we have taken one method called as eat. So in this eat, nothing we are doing, we are just displaying just to know the concept of super. So and same way here, animal is a base class, dog is again a derived class. Some people will say super class, some people will say subclass, some will say base class, derived class. It's one and the same. You can say how you feel. So because to make it clear, I am using it as a base class and a derived class. Animal is a base class, dog is a derived class. Animal is a super class, dog is a subclass. So both are one and the same. Okay, so now again extends, because we are inheriting the base class we want to inherit. So then we are using the extends, that is animal. Again, you can see in animal we have a method called as a eat. In the same way, even in a dog class, that is derived class, even we have a method called as a eat. Then we are just displaying eating bread, because to differentiate between this eat and this eat, we are just adding the eating bread. And we are having one more method called as a bark, just to display, and we are displaying this. Then void work is one more method where we are calling super.eat. So we are calling this method here. So for that method, what we are calling it as a work, as well as we are again doing it as a bark. So we are calling it as a bark. Okay, now because these are the base class, this is animal is a base class, dog is a derived class. Now we have to create a main function to execute our program. So we are creating one more class, that is test public static void main. Then we are creating an object for derived class. So that is dog is our derived class. We are creating D as a object. So then call that D.work. So here in D.work, what we have done, super.e and bark. So now what should be our output?
Eating and bark function. Eating and barking.
Very good. So why? Because in D.work, which method we have called? We have called as super.eat. Super.eat, because we keyword super, so it'll take a immediate parent. Immediate parent is animal. So in that animal, eating is there, and bark is derived class where just it is barking. So the output for this program will be eating and barking. So eating and barking, not eating bread, right? We have a eating bread. Eat is also there, but because we are not calling it as a super.eat, it will call the base class eat method. This is about a method. So now we come to a constructor. So what do we mean by constructor? What do we mean by constructor?
We choose to initialize the data members.
Yes. So the constructor always will be same as generally there is some rules given. If we want the constructor, always the class name and the constructor name should be same, and it left to us whether we want to create a constructor with parameter, without parameter, n number of parameters left to us based on our application. Okay. So now let us see how the constructors are invoked using a super. So class animal, and we are creating one more method called as an animal, where we are printing it as animal is created. Then again we are calling dog extends animal. We are creating method called as a dog. In that we are just calling super, and system.dog is created. Here we have just told animal is created, here dog is created, and we are creating an object for a class, for a subclass. So for the dog. So now what it will be doing, because we are creating a dog, it will come here dog super, because we have used a super, it will go here, and animal is created will be displayed. Then again, because object is created after this word, then dog is created. Both the lines will be displayed. This is your output. Okay, the same thing here. One more class with a bike. The compiler will create. So then what the bike class bike will be doing, we have one more bike here. This is a constructor and this is a super. So now when you say super, so this bike will be using the base class. Same way, one more program. That's okay, because already I have explained these things. I'll just mail you. You can just go through it. These things, which is required just to understand the concept of inner class and a super. Okay. Now we come back to our second program. So what the second program says to us, I told you. The second program, write a Java program to implement inner class and demonstrate its access protection. So here we have taken okay. So here we have taken a class called as A. So I made it very simple so that it should be easy for you for your exam point of view also. And it is left to you. It is not the same way, same programs you have to take, but the concepts you have to implement. Okay. So then class A, some name class A we have used, and public void display system println the same way. This is outer class, and we are using this A as extends. So we are creating one more class called as a B, and which is of type static. So they told what they have told again, to use and to demonstrate its access protection. So that's the reason we have even want to demonstrate access protection. So class B is a derived class, A is a base class. So that extends A. So whatever are there in A is inherited because A is a base class, B is a derived class, extends whatever is there in A to B. Okay. So next, one more method called as a inner. And what it is doing, it is just displaying. This is just display. This is inner display to make a difference between base class display and a derived class display. Then what we have done, within this inner class, inner display, we are calling the super dot display. And that's what here, this super dot display, this will be used. So then now we have to create one class, a public static void main string. So we are calling a object of a B class. So that's what here, B object, creating an object, and just calling a inner display, because in inner display only we have called the base class. So that's the reason super dot display. So can anyone say what will be our output for this program? What will be our output for this program?
This is the outer class.
Yes, true. So this is the outer class will be our output. So let us execute this program first online, then we'll come back and see in the Visual Studio. We have started recording. Yes, this is our outer class. I've started recording, right? Yeah. So that's what here, what is our output says, this is our outer class. Yes, this is very, very small program. We made it smaller. You can again, if you want any program, you can write, but I have made it very small so that it should be easy for you for your exam point of view. Okay. Any doubts in this? Any doubts in this program? Anybody? Any doubts you can ask me. So this is one way where I have used a online Java tool. So right now I have used a online tool. Along with that, you can use anything it's left to you. It is not that you have to use. Let me take one more. I'll create one more new, and so what is our language here? Our language is Java. Come to Java. Then our program. Then run. Start debugging. Have to save my class somewhere. Let me save. Debugging. Yeah. So you can see down. This is our outer class. You're able to see? You're able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So this is one more way where I just want to show you one on the internet, this without internet. Even I'm getting the same output. So this is the outer class. So then this is about your second program. Okay. So because it's very small, let me do one more program. You want me to do one more? Yes, yes.
Ma'am, in the second program, in the question it says access protection. Means where are we implementing it here?
Here we are using a public. You can change it public, public protected or anything, because we are just make it as public, means everyone can access. This is what is called as a access specifiers. So what the program says to us, so we say and demonstrates its access protections. So now you can change. I have just made it as everything public. So this is also public. This is also public. Both the things I have made it as public. And along with that, this class we have made it as static. These are the access specifiers, access protections. This is a demonstration to its access protection. I have just made it as public to be easier.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So next program, we'll start, or shall we do it in the next? Any reply? Shall I do today class or next class? Next lab. I think you'll be knowing how many programs you have. How many programs you have for this semester? You'll know you have 11 programs, and those are all also very simple programs. So I told you, complete semester, you'll be having how many? 11 programs for your Java lab. Yes. So now we have done with 2 programs. Let me start with one more.
No, ma'am.
No?
No, ma'am.
Next lab?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. But I want you people to study this programs. I'll just open both the programs. I want you people to copy both the program. Meanwhile, I take attendance. It is very small program. Yeah, first program I didn't give you even in the last class to copy. You can please copy down the.
Ma'am?
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, we have to write now, or will you put it in GCR, ma'am?
No. What is the purpose of asking you people to write is so that you can type. At least you can remember when you are typing some things. That is the main
Yes,
intention. You just copy in one book or in a sheet, and you start executing this. And one more thing for your lab record, right now keep ready with your soft copies. Yes, getting what I'm saying? With respect to
Yes,
Java lab, keep
Okay.
all soft copies of your programs and executed output. Yes, keep it ready for your record. We'll see at the end what happens. Still we don't know how, whether you people are coming back to the college, whether they are low or not, we don't know, and we don't know about the circumstances. So right now what you do, the best options for us right now for this situation is you keep ready with your programs as a soft copy. So to type this, I just want you people to copy first and second program. So I have displayed first program. Please copy this program. If I paste it in GCR, you people will not, you just copy and paste it. I don't want that. So I think you people will be remembering one proverb, reading 10 times is equal to 1 time writing. Yes, you know this proverb?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what it says, if you read 10 times also, that is equivalent to writing 1 time. That's why I want you people at least write 1 time. Yes. So that's the reason. Please copy this program, first and second program.
Okay, ma'am.
I'm not restricting. It's left to you. You can copy in a sheet of paper also. I don't mind anywhere. But I want you people to write once at least. 10 time reading is equal to 1 time writing. So I want you people to write. Because these things you have to write for your final exam also. For the lab exam. Yes, meanwhile you answer. Anaga,
Yes, ma'am.
Abhilash,
Yes, ma'am.
Akhil.
Yes,
Akhil,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Akrut,
Yes, ma'am.
Anusha. Anusha. Anusha is not there.
She is present, ma'am. She has put it in.
Okay. Arvind,
Present, ma'am.
Arifullah,
Yes, ma'am.
Benaka,
Present, ma'am.
Banu Prakash,
Yes, ma'am.
Bhargav,
Yes, ma'am.
Ramatullah. Absent, present. Chaitra,
Present, ma'am.
Chandana,
Present, ma'am.
Rahmatullah
Charan.
present.
Okay. Mark. Charan. Charan. Darshan. Darshan is present. Diksha.
Present, ma'am.
Dakshayani.
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Kishan.
Present, ma'am.
Harshit.
Darshan is also
Okay, Darshan, I'll mark. Harshit.
Present, ma'am.
Hemalata,
Present, ma'am.
Uma,
Present, ma'am.
Jayant,
Present, ma'am.
Divya,
Yes, ma'am.
Kaushik, Kaushik, Lakshmi, Lavanya, Manish,
Ma'am,
Present,
present, ma'am. Lavanya present. Network issue.
Present.
okay, Manoj, Manoj, Manoj is present, Mohit,
Yes, ma'am.
Naval, Naval,
Yes, ma'am.
Navya,
Present, ma'am.
Nikhil,
Present, ma'am.
Vanindra,
Present, ma'am.
Pavan,
Present, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Pooja,
Pawan, present, ma'am.
yeah, mark
Present,
Pavan.
ma'am.
Purnima,
Present, ma'am.
Raman,
Present, ma'am.
Rashmi,
Present, ma'am.
Rupak,
Yes, ma'am.
Sai Kumar,
Present, ma'am.
Samir,
Present, ma'am.
Santosh,
Present, ma'am.
Santosh last lab absent. Sadab, Sadab,
Present, ma'am.
Sharan,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Shushank,
Sharan,
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Sheetal,
Present, ma'am.
Shivani,
Present, ma'am.
Soumya,
Present, ma'am.
Spurti,
Present, ma'am.
Sri Vishnu.
Present, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please scroll down the program?
Yes, yes.
Ma'am,
I want-
Kaushik, present, ma'am.
Yeah, please copy the program. Yeah, Kaushik is present. 1 second, I'll come back.
Yes, ma'am.
Sugandhini,
Okay, ma'am.
Present, ma'am.
Sushma,
Present, ma'am.
Sushmita BS,
Present, ma'am.
Sushmita U, Sushmita U, Tirtha,
Present, ma'am.
Trupti,
Present, ma'am.
Varsha,
Present, ma'am.
Veena.
Present, ma'am.
Yeah, people who have want attendance. Kaushik present. Manoj,
Ma'am, Shadab 44.
Shadab. Shadab marked. Anybody else?
6 US and 26 also present.
Charan is present. 26. Yeah, marked.
Ma'am, Kaushik,
Charan.
present, ma'am. 25.
Yeah, Kaushik marked. Charan.
Yes, ma'am.
Charan is here. Manoj. Sushmita, you. 1, 2, 3 are absent. Huh?
Present, ma'am.
Who is present? Who is present? Without name, if you say.
Ma'am.
Huh? Kaushik, okay. Manoj is present. Huh? Okay. Manoj. Sushmita is present. Sushmita and Charan. 2 absent. Okay. Copied this program. Copied
Yes,
this
ma'am. Done
program.
with the program.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
Please execute today only both the programs, either online or offline. At least you should know how the output, how to execute it. Okay. Take the second program. Copy the second program. Then we'll close it. 5 minutes time. Copy the second program and we'll close. Copy fast.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
Ma'am,
Yes,
this
Rahman.
program, public void inner display. Inner display, what is this one?
It is a method name. That's it. To differentiate between superclass method display and inner base class derived class display, we have just used inner display. You can give any name. There is no specific. To differentiate between base class method and derived class method, because already display is there, right? In base class A class, class A, we have a method called display. That is a base class. A is a base class. In that we have a method called as a display. And we have one more class, that is B, which is a derived class. And to make a difference between that display and display, we have just used inner display.
We can use any name.
Yes, yes, you can use display one, any name, but other than base class method, because to differentiate.
Okay. Thank you.
Copy this program, and both the programs, whatever you have written in a sheet of paper, upload in the GCR. Upload them saying that you have written. I don't know whether you people are written or not. Take them PDF, convert this 192 program into the PDF and post them in the GCR. You know my GCR, right? So I've given you the GCR, and some people have a problem with the GCR. If you have copied, I can show you the GCR code also. I'll give you 2 more minutes to copy the code. A very small code. I think both the programs are very easy, and I've just made very easy also for you people. So please practice these two and be ready. Not at least for the thing, at least for final exam, you keep in the mind. And see, every day if you practice small thing, then it will be easy for you. If you sit one day and try to want to learn all 11 programs, it becomes very difficult. So every day at least learn one program. So the 11 programs in 11 days you can definitely complete.
Yes, ma'am, it's over.
Everyone done? Copied? Both the
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall I close? And I want you people to submit the written program 192 in the GCR. I think you'll be knowing how to where you have to post the GCR. I'll just open my GCR thing so that you people have the code, GCR code. I think I've shared my window also, right? You're able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Yours is second sem. Okay. So you can copy this code. The people who have not have a permissions, you can copy this code. VJVKNNK. This is your code. Or Meet link. We generally don't use a Meet link, but this is a code where you can submit your program 192. Yes, done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll just create class. I'll create one more assignment. Program 192. Program 1 and 2. So you can submit here. Submit a written program. So Java, I have just written nothing, no marks. I want you people to submit. Today is 26th. By 27th, I want all your programs. And the time, I've just given some time. Okay, I'm assigning to everyone. You'll get this. You can submit here where you have a program 19, program 2. assign. So you can submit here program 1 and program 2, and your time is till 27th. Yes. So I have the people who have taken is 44. 44 people have taken, but where are others? Who are other people who have not taken? Every one of you have have submitted all your mail IDs, right?
Ma'am, I have signed in from a personal mail ID. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's okay. But your names I should get here. See how many sort. Okay, whatever it is. How many mail IDs I have sent? It's okay, no problem. You can send me to this one. I showed you the code, right? If you know the code, you can send them. This code. You can just remember this code. I'll make it bigger size. So this is your code for to send all your Java related to Java. You can copy this VJ, VK, and NK. Copied?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. I just want to show you people. See, even if you submit earlier things, I'll just show. Even if you submit late also, it will give me the late submission details also. Yes, that's the reason you be careful, because we have to check with your date and time. This is, I'm just making you to practice for your internals. We don't know how is your internals, because for higher semester we are taking online, or maybe for you also. So to make you practice, I'm asking you people even for the timeline, so that you'll come to know how is the timeline. I'll just show you in case if you submit late, how will be your what for us we are going to able to see. I'll just show one thing. So this is about IS people last semester which we have taken. You are able to see, right? Yes. So this is IA test, and we have IA. We have done with IA test. So you can see here. So if they are late also, they'll show me done late, done late. So then be careful if you submit late. We have given instruction that this marks, though you submit, this marks we are not supposed to give you if you submit late. So that's the reason at least you practice now only to submit win time. Yes, the system only will show us who has submitted late. You can see, right? You can see here, done late, done late. The time will be showing us this is done late. Yes, so this is how, yeah. So be careful. The system will show us after the time is over, after your due time is over, it will show us done late. And the people who are submitted done late, at least for your IA exam internal test, so this we are not supposed to evaluate your answer script. That is the instruction given to us from the higher authorities. So be careful and submit within a time. Just I am making, yes.
And we have to submit the PDF of this now. Which we have written.
Yes. Take a snapshot, convert that to PDF and submit. Okay, that's it. That's it I want to say you. Any doubts you can ask.
Actually, ma'am, we haven't got the GCR link, so I think I should submit with that code. Okay, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I told. Some people were saying they have some problem, so that's the reason I displayed you the code. If you want, once again I can display the code. You can submit.
No, I got the code. I can submit that.
Yeah, Dakshayani is here. Dakshayani is here. Or anyone can take initiative and submit the code. What I've just now.
Ma'am, there.
Yeah, Dakshayani, you can submit. You have copied the code, right? GCR code.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, you can just circulate that so that the people who didn't get the invitation, they can submit there in the GCR code.
Yes, ma'am. I'll put in group now.
Yeah, fine. Okay, thank you. Anything else you want to, or shall we stop?
No, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.